Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls, the Prepare to Die edition. Now when we last left off, we had cleared out basically all of the items that we're going to get in this place. So, next stop is going to be the Undead Dragon, and then after that, we'll take on Priscilla. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run across to this side right here. This is the same place that we were at in the last video. And run through this door, up these stairs. Here. Hopefully this guy won't hit us too many times. Okay, now we're gonna have to deal with at least one of these guys, so might as well just go ahead and kill him. Okay, that one's content to stay up there, so we'll leave him be. I think he's nope, no, he's not content to stay up there. That's okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop off. I'm gonna drop off right here so it won't be much any damage. Okay, so this dragon, excuse me, uses a lot of poison attacks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip our poison bite ring, and I'm not gonna wait till that fills up because this is gonna be a little bit different. Once we get to a certain point, he'll wake up. Like that. And it's been a while. I know that there's several safe spots when fighting this guy. And this is one of them. Appears like, oh, should be safe up to here. So what we're gonna do, well, we're gonna use a lot of pyromancy. So what I'm gonna do is equip the Dragon Crest ring. And no matter which way you go, he's going to just throw poison attacks. So we're going to Estus up. Fortunately, you're pretty safe right here. Though it does make actually hitting him a little bit harder. So we're just going to throw. And you can kind of see the pattern that we're going to follow here. Until we're rudely interrupted. Sorry about that. Like I say, this guy's not terribly difficult. And as long as you can get back to this point, he will. You'll be safe. Just throw that from anywhere. One more will kill him. This will kill him right here. Okay, there we go. So, at that point we can collect this soul item, this drop, and this other shield. I think that shield... Slightly enchanted boost various resistance. I thought that boosted bleed resistance, and it does pretty significantly. So we probably will actually be using that in the fight ahead. Priscilla does have a poison attack. Now, a little glitch that's in this area of the game is this section right here. If you do a jump attack, it will actually cause the body portion that gets torn apart to stand up. And so now at this point we can just simply walk right through and jump down there. And this prevents, one, it prevents us from having to go in that basement area and clear out a bunch of wheel skeletons to get this item that will open the door that we saw in the very first video. It's the door across from the fog that led to those all those slimes. So we can do that. What I'm going to do is run through here, and there's one item that I didn't pick up. And it's over here. That's a soul of a brave warrior. Not too earth-shattering at this point in the game. It's kind of cool. You can actually see all the guys that are hanging off, waiting to surprise attack you. And I don't think I can jump off at this point. I think I'm going to have to go all the way back through here. So what I'll do is I'll put a cut in the video here, and the next time we see each other, I'll be back on that ledge where the poison dragon was. Okay, so we made it back to where we fought the dragon. And what we're going to do is we're just going to step off right here. Take a little bit of damage and run straight forward. And get shot in the back. Now, if you come through here the proper way, you'll unlock that door that you can see in the background. And you'll be accosted by, obviously, these two skeletons with bows and arrows. And you will also spawn a heavy knight. Now, heavy knight looks just like the knight you fought in the Undead Parish, where the, for most people, probably the first Firekeeper soul is. But he's a lot more powerful. We're going to step through here, and he does respawn every time you hit a bonfire. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this blood shield on. Even though it does have a lot less stability, but it does protect us a lot more from bleeding. I think we probably got, as far as armor goes, everything that's going to help us is probably already equipped. I don't want to lose that much. Boy, that's... Now again, as long as we're under 50% for this fight, we're happy. Iron gauntlets seem better. Just gonna put that on. We're at 258, so really nothing too impressive here. Okay, we're going to equip. We're gonna boost our sorcery. There is a bleed protection ring. I just do not have it. It's sold by Oswald, of Karim. The same guy who sells you these 2 rings sells you that other ring. Okay, so let's put this on in case we do use some sorcery. Now I'm going to equip where's my red? Oh, I didn't put the red stuff on. Okay, so this may be bad, but that's okay. We'll throw some humanity in there and we'll see how it goes. Right now, that lightning Uchigatana is looking good. 475, the great sword of Artorias looks pretty good too. We may go ahead and use it. Now, this boss is a little different because you'll actually have a talking scene.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
So basically she says, you know, if you came here by accident, you can leave, but if you're looking to fight, I'll be more than happy to do that. If you walk off of this plank area right there, you will return back to the regular world and Orlando. And you can come back in here. You can say, to hell with it, I don't want to do any of this stuff anymore, and go on.
This land is, I beg of thee.
So, one other thing. Obviously, she's going to be using this scythe, which, once you kill her, if you kill her, will become a weapon you can create from her soul. That scythe does a lot of bleed build-up damage. So that's why I needed as much bleed-resistant stuff as I could. And if you've got that bleed-resistant ring, this fight shouldn't be too difficult. The biggest thing with fighting her is that she disappears. She will actually cast a spell to disappear, kind of like the Ring of Fog. What you would want to do, and what I'm hoping to be able to do, is to use this area where there's snow. There's a lot of snow in this arena, and you can actually see her footsteps then. Now, once she gets over here, that option kind of goes away. But keep your shield up at all times until she hits you. Then kind of roll back away, lower your shield to get your stamina back up. Bleeding is a big-time problem against her, and also not being able to lock on. See, if I lock on, I'm going to constantly face her. If my shield's up, I'm going to constantly be in a position to guard myself. What you're going to end up doing is this. You're going to have to just kind of walk around, and you're going to have to manually face the right direction, which can be a pain in the butt because this game just kind of wasn't designed for this type of fight. Now, since she is a dragon, she does have a tail cut off, and we're going to try to go for that as well. We'll see how this fight goes. It may take a couple of tries, but we'll give it our best effort. And here we go.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thou have...
Okay, now at this point, obviously, I just got in one good attack. Oh, here she is. And now, once you see where she attacks, you can kind of... Like I say, this is the pain in the butt part. Okay, I see it right there. Ah, damn it. Obviously, one of the problems with this fight is you can't really tell how much damage you've done. There we go. Ow. Once she's visible, this fight ain't so bad. And why'd I use humanity when I have 8 million Estus flasks? Screw you. Fortunately, the same problem I have. Uh-oh. So I did get the tail. Oh, well. Well, I did get the tail chop off, which I've actually found that to be fairly difficult. I've never managed to be able to do that. What you really need to do is... I should have probably backed away a little bit and used that swipe to see if I could just barely hit her tail. As soon as she starts off the fight, she disappears. The easiest way to get her to reappear is to just come back and throw any type of pyromancy usually gets her to appear. Once she appears, the fight's fairly easy. The biggest difficulty in this fight is not being able to see her. So that's Crossbreed Priscilla. Now, thanks to us killing the Dark Phantom in the last video, we've got this corpse right here, which if you've played Demon Souls, you've recognized that armor set. 306 and I've got 307. So actually that's not too bad depending on weight. 42, that's pretty heavy though. That's not too bad. That might actually be a decent decent helmet to wear. We'll probably beef that up a little bit and see where we go from there. So what I'm going to do is just basically go back and equip my prime starting gear, my regular weapons, and don't need that sword anymore. Just go with this faster sword. Okay, so at that point, this is pretty much all of the painted world. We've done pretty much everything. So we're going to hop off here. Okay, and so one thing that is obviously not cool is that you come back to this. You're kind of in a bad position here, but you should be able to take care of these guys. Like I say, those guys aren't nearly as much trouble as they were several hours ago. Excuse me, but now that I'm over in this corner, I can actually look at some of the armor I got. Obviously, that's probably not going to be good enough. It is very light, so I'll see what it looks like +5. Come on. That's not too much of a drop, but it is a lot lighter, so that may be a decent glove to wear. It's not that great. It's heavier and it's not as good. Okay, so at this point, what I'm gonna do is basically run back through these painted guardians. Like I say, at this point in time, they're not really that bad. If I could get him to pull his sword out. There you go. All right, so next time, I will actually have, I'll do some stuff off camera and have that scythe built. And then we'll do some things like, we'll try to make we'll make Anne Orlando dark, and I'll show you the difference between light and dark Anne Orlando at that time. So, until next time, this has been Cliff. I hope everybody takes care.